Good morning, everyone. So my boyfriend was going to stab me with a knife. Today is Long Run Sunday. I've got 25 kilometres to run, and I thought I'd do a what I eat in a day marathon training edition because I eat quite a lot of food, and I thought it would be fun to show what I eat. But for breakfast I always have porridge. I had the porridge ick for about 5 months. I'm now out of my porridge ick phase, so I'm back to having porridge every morning. But you've got to make it as yummy as possible. You're so loud. Who's going to be the back of the mic? I'm using the Quaker Oat So Simple golden syrup flavour, but I actually don't use it with milk. I just use it with water. And then Peter will have his with protein, and I will not because I hate the taste of protein. So it's Quaker. It's Quaker's golden syrup oats with water, and then the Jordan's Country Crisp chocolate and hazelnut granola, blueberries, strawberries, and a drizzle of golden syrup, which I wouldn't normally do because I've got this dairy milk spread, but we have run out, so I've gone for some golden syrup as well. Yours always looks better than mine, like even when I try to make mine look good. Yeah.
It's the perfectly placed strawberry tip.
Strawberry tip. Ooh. No. Great use of language there. I'm gonna eat my oats now, and then I'm going for 25-kilometre run. What are you doing?
I'm gonna eat my oats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch some One Piece. And I'm gonna get myself to the gym.
I'm literally gonna be out for like 3 hours. It's so sad. But we fly to Tokyo in 18 days. I can't believe that. 18. So close. And I still haven't done my longest run yet. It's 25 kilometres this week, 30 kilometres the week after, 25 kilometres, 16, then it's the marathon. That's so scary. But nothing, that's it. We also finished Traitors Season 2 yesterday, which if you haven't seen, I'm about to spoil it. You've had over a year to watch it now. It was so good. Harry was the best traitor I think I've ever seen. And we've started Season 3, but the cast just isn't hitting the same. I think I'm liking it without banana today. Okay. Not enjoying. It's because you have them with protein powder, it makes them worse. Have you seen, like, there's been studies or something about there being metals and stuff, like lead, etc. found in, like, most protein powders. So I am about to go on my 25k run, and I thought I'd show what I'm taking today. I've got my water, a whole bottle of Lucozade Sport, I've got one SIS gel, I might take 2 with me, I'm unsure yet, and 2 little packets of Haribo. Hopefully that'll be enough because I haven't got anything else. I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. Like if I leave at 11 because it's like 10:30 now, I won't be back till 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. But like, where am I meant to go? Don't want to go. Really don't want to go. Hello, it's Hannah from the future jumping in here because I'm editing right now and I was going to put in the videos of me during my run and I've deleted them off my phone because my phone likes to constantly run out of storage because I record so much, so I just deleted all my past runs and forgot I had some YouTube stuff on there. So long story short, I'm going to explain it in a sec, but all you need to know from me right now is I've started to go on my run. I'd had a packet of my Haribos. I was 7.5, I think I was like 8 kilometers into my run, and then my run gets interrupted and I have to stop. Back to Hannah in the past, who's going to explain why this all happens. And I'm going to tell you what happened. So basically, I was 7.5 kilometers into my 25k long run. It was going so well. Like, I've never said that about a long run. It was going almost clearly too well, and I'm passing just a random house. Oh wait, I'm not in focus. And there's one woman who's like on a phone and she's clearly like frantic, like she's clearly stressed, and this other woman that's just looking around, and I am about to run past them and one of the women like says something to me and I couldn't hear what she was saying, so like I took my headphone off and she was like, have you seen my phone? I was like, what? And she was like, have you seen my phone? I was like, where am I going to see your phone? But I was just like, no, I haven't. But as I took my headphone off, I could hear her phone ringing because her friend was clearly ringing her phone. And don't know how the heck it got there, but basically where I was running, it's like on a path and there's like a ledge above. The phone was on there. And one, they were like old women, they must have been about like 70 or 80, like they clearly couldn't even hear the phone ringing. And two, I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to grab that. So I decided I was going to go get it. So I like put my, I have to climb up this ledge, and this ledge is like higher than my hip. So I put my right foot onto it and it's like a bit of a, you know, climb, and then I kind of obviously push up to lift myself up, and I basically just don't think that my leg was prepared to do that, because the second I pulled up, it from like my right butt cheek down my thigh, this line just hurt and I could just tell I've overstretched this, and I was like, for God's sake, I was like, ow, kind of hobbling. I find this woman's phone, like every other 80-year-old woman. She has one of them phones with like one of them silly little flip cases, and it was like face down in the grass. And I'm like, I found your phone. And then her friends go, we found your phone. I'm like, I found the blooming phone and I've injured myself. I wasn't that mean. I was actually really nice. I didn't want them to know I'd actually just hurt myself. So I hand her phone and she's like, oh, like, thank you so much. Like, I hope I didn't disturb your run. And I just hobbling away thinking like, this might just ruin Tokyo Marathon for me. I'm laughing now, but I'm a bit nervous, I can't lie. So I stopped my run right there, called my mum to come pick me up, and then ran a bath and got straight in the bath because just to see if it would help lose my muscle. It still does hurt. I think I was smart for not continuing on it, but I don't know, I'm just kind of sad today now. You know what does wind me up though, which is what Peter was saying, is like, I've slipped on ice, I've probably, I don't know, like fallen over, I do stupid things, no injury. Helping a woman find a phone, and I've ended up more injured than I've been during any run. This is your sign, don't help anyone. Anyone asks you to do anything, don't do it, because it'll just end up you injured. It's the universe's way of telling me that I need to start stretching more and do more strength training, so after Tokyo I'm literally just going to stretch all the time. she says, and do a bit more strength training.
You set on a pepperoni pizza.
Oh,
Or what you or a cheese one?
I'm kind of feeling cheese.
I could do cheese.
But if you want
meat,
pepperoni,
I could do cheese.
I can take the pepperoni off though.
I think actually thinking about it, I think I'd prefer a cheese.
Okay. It
Because
just feels a
pepperoni would be
bit
extra
starchy,
greasy,
yeah. Like being completely transparent, I love takeaway. Especially since me and Peter got together, I think I associate spending time with him with food, because I could eat so healthy when I'm on my own, and he's the same, like he eats very clean. But the second we're together, it's like, let's get all this food. And I don't know what happens, but yeah, we've both been quite good though recently, where even when we're together, we eat really healthy. So this is my first takeaway this week. Shocking. I know that some people have like monthly takeaways, and I'm like, I've not had a takeaway all week, guys. It's amazing. Yeah. Clap for us. But I think maybe I will do another day as well, because I also think these people that eat healthy 24/7 and only show you them eating healthy foods all the time, they must either be the most ripped people you've ever seen, or they just don't show you what they really eat. I don't really restrict on anything, and I don't think takeaways are necessarily a bad thing. So I'm getting a takeaway, guys. That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm getting a takeaway today. Guess where we are? We have decided we're getting a McDoodles and we're getting a Domino's. We're sharing a 9.5 inch pizza, so it's small. We're getting some chicken nuggets, we're getting some cheesy bites, and Peter's also going to try the chicken katsu wrap.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Nothing.
No, just a little starter, you know.
Picky bits.
Yeah. Oh, they've got a Milky Way McFluffy.
That was I know. But we got penguin tea.
We got penguins, yeah, at home. Do you remember penguins, like you'd have them for your school lunch? I do this thing called Kit Kat tea time, except now it's become more than just, yeah, now it's penguin tea time. A few days ago it was jam toast and tea time. Like every night I have supper, which I do, we used to call it supper when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid before bed. No, it was called supper. It'd be like 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and my mum would be like, do you want anything for supper? So I'd always have like a biscuit and a glass of milk.
I thought supper's like a meal.
No, I think it's like,
is it not?
Supper. Yeah, but it's an evening snack. Because when I was a kid, I'd have dinner at 4 p.m. I'd come back from school and my mum would make dinner before, and I wondered why I was starving, because I had dinner at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, so I've never got out that habit.
Because you had biscuits at 7.
Yeah.
Hungry.
People are gonna think it's because. Oh.
Can I get a 9 chicken nugget medium meal, please?
Yep.
With Diet Coke and chips.
Yep.
Can I get 2 mozzarella dippers?
If you're getting 2 sides, it is cheap. Get a share box of mozzarella dippers, and yep.
I think we just keep it to, because we'll get too much.
You get an extra 3 as well, and it just works out cheaper.
It's up to you if you want or.
I'm just thinking money. Yeah, can I do that instead, please? Oh, that's everything, thank you.
I'll cut the screen next point.
Perfect, cheers.
Next one you come, please. Thank you.
What did he say then? Show me around and we screen.
Well, he did.
You were like,
for you.
Cheers. Go in your room, and then move around to the next window. I was like, what did you just say? But that's the thing when it comes to like eating takeaways and binge eating. If you've like struggled with binge eating, is you've got to realise what triggers you, and like what triggers me is like
food being there.
No. Yeah, kind of. But like more so like portion sizes. The best way for me to not be triggered, especially when eating junk food, is having specific portions. If I order too much, I will feel like a need to eat it. So trying to learn how much is enough, and feeling like I would rather order too little than too much, because at least then if I'm hungry I could just get a snack, versus if I order too much I'll end up eating too much because I won't stop. But Yeah, but that's what I mean when, because Peter, they said it would be cheaper for him to get a share box of cheese bites instead of 2 separate packs, and he was like, and you get an extra 3. You actually care about money. You're like, yeah, like that makes so much more sense, might as well do that. Whereas I'm like, I would rather spend more money to have less food, which sounds so counterproductive, but it works for me, because then I'm like, I'd rather that than eat too much. Do you want me to come in with you?
I can go get it.
You sure?
Yeah.
But no, it's like it's really, really tricky. Like, binge eating for me has it. I still mess up as well. I would like to say that there are times where I overeat, and there's times where maybe I have a setback, maybe I have a binge, but they're so fewer and far between than they used to be, where it was an every night thing. And for a lot of people who are like takeaways or unhealthy, it's actually crazy, because I would say they are healthier for me to have than not to have, because if I don't have them or I restrict them, I will get to a point where I binge on them, or I binge on food in general. So having them as a part of my life is better than them not. Yeah, I probably have one like every week. Yay!
She goes, what's the name? I go, Peter, and she goes, the label's black. She goes, I don't know.
Like, what are you meant to do about that? I mean, yeah.
I was like, is it cheese? She went, yeah.
Ooh, it smells delicious.
Can I have a little bite of something?
Season 3 of the Traitors. There's our food. Got it. Actually, it's quite a lot. Is it good?
I quite like it.
It's snack time. Watching Traitors still. I've got a penguin and a cup of tea. He's got a penguin and a cup of tea. I also had 2 prunes because I've not eaten much fibre, so it's gonna keep me going.
What? Did you eat 2 prunes?
Downstairs. When you were making the tea, I just opened the fridge and I took 2.
Yoinked that.
Did you want them?
No, I didn't.
I was literally eating them as you were talking. Like, yeah. I was getting it out my teeth when you were talking.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
So far, we prefer... Oh.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2's better for us right now.
Season 2's the best, then season 1, then season 3.
Then season 3.
I don't like the people in season 3 so far.
Yeah, no, me neither. They're all kind of annoying. He's so tall.
And that's what I mean. And he was chatting about the girl who's half of his height and size.
Yeah.
Not carrying bags of gunpowder.
Sexist. Right.
Let me just get my tea in my penguin.
Oh. Thought you were putting your arm around me again. Good morning, everyone. I am out on a walk this morning, which is something I never do, to be honest. I'm trying a new morning routine, which is kind of like viral on TikTok at the moment. Oh, let me just check, actually my camera's not in slow motion because I do this all the time. So yeah, I'm doing this morning routine, which is like kind of very popular on TikTok right now by a woman called Mel Robbins. I keep saying Mel Gibson, it's not Mel Gibson. And she basically says about not doom scrolling on your phone, get up straight away, do skincare, like make your bed and get outside. And it's a really nice morning, so I thought, why not do it today? And also it'll give me the chance to see how my leg is doing. And I think it's okay, guys. Like, I was really worried yesterday, because even when I was driving in my car, literally to go to Tesco last night, it was just not the best, and I was like, I'm gonna have to see a physio. Whereas I woke up this morning and I think it feels okay. My mum was saying she's kind of had similar, because she's so short, when she reached up to turn the shower on once, and her calf like muscle pulled because she stretched so much, and she said it was fine in a few days. So I'll take today off, maybe do a short run tomorrow, and then see how that goes, and then maybe attempt the 25k again. I'm very sorry that that what I eat in a day yesterday flopped. Well, to be honest, it was a very accurate
depiction of what I actually eat on a weekend, because genuinely it is like that. I'll normally eat a lot in the morning, then I'll eat whatever I eat on my run, and then I'll have some form of takeaway, and then usually, because it's quite a lot, I'm not hungry for the rest of the day. So last night we didn't have dinner. So I've reached the top now, so I'll just stop here. Had the McDonald's and stuff, and then we watched some of the Traitors, and then we started to watch that new film, like Baby Girl. It's like meant to be a bit raunchy, but then Peter had to go home because he works in Leicester, so he drives like an hour and a half to work every single day, which is just insane. So he's gone home. Very all over the place, but that is very much how I eat on a Sunday. No day is the same, and I think it would kind of be very disingenuine for me to show the really healthy side of like the week. Well, let's say really healthy, but show what I eat in a weekday which isn't takeaway, or just show my weekend which is a bit unhealthier. So I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna go home from this walk, and then yeah, I'm gonna show you what I eat, because it's not as fun, it's not as exciting, but that's okay. Getting outside this morning is actually really kind of changed my perspective, thanks Mel Robbins. Because like in my head I'm a bit like, oh, it's not going to be that good, surely, like it's not going to do that much for my mental headspace. And then I come outside, I'm like, oh, actually this is really nice. I think because it is a lovely day, if I was coming out in the freezing cold rain, I don't know if I'd feel the same, but maybe I'll try to just do this on very nice mornings. I think when I have a run, I run in the morning as well, and to be completely honest, I am very sedentary. Is it sedentary? Sedentary? After I'm gonna just stand by the sheep. I am very sedentary, or whatever, however you say it, when I don't run. Like, I don't walk around, I don't really leave the house. I don't like who I've become. I've become a bit of a hermit. I can get very anxious going out, and I think this year I feel like I need to change that. Like, social interactions for me right now are really, really difficult, and I do blame COVID, but I think it's also a me thing, because COVID ended and I could have gone back to like socialising, but I do find socialising very, very draining, and I do think part of the reason for that is my IBS, because I think about doing these really fun things, but then I worry about my stomach. So like, say I was like, oh, I'll meet a friend for coffee, I feel like after 3 hours or 4 hours I'll be like, oh, I kind of want to go home now, and that could be really hard to explain to people, so I kind of just isolate myself, which probably isn't the best thing to do. I don't want to go down this path of like staying inside and not doing anything. Yeah, wow, look at all these revelations I'm having on this walk. Wow, it's gorgeous today though. I also fly to Tokyo now in 16 days. I'm so excited. I'm gonna vlog everything. I'm really excited to show it, but yeah, if there's anything in particular you want to see in Japan, let me know. Hello. So I have just come back from my walk, and I am now gonna have breakfast, which I will show you now. Oh god, I always feel like I'm playing Tetris with my clothes, because I have to like move them off the chair onto the bed. Like, not having a wardrobe is so hard. So I have done my breakfast, which, wait, I'll show you now. So it's oats again with water, blueberry strawberries and some granola thing, with a bit of honey inside and some golden syrup on top, because we've got no more dairy milk spread, and my sugar addiction wants dairy milk spreads. I would really recommend that Mel Robbins routine.
It was really good. You basically have to get up when your alarm goes off, which today it wasn't my alarm, it was Peter ringing me being like, you wanted to get up today at 7, come on, whilst he was driving to work. So I kind of like woke up, and then you can't snooze your alarm basically. You have to get up on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up you go. You then, I don't know if there's any particular order to this, but you are meant to make your bed, brush your teeth, wash your face, do your skincare, high five the mirror to be like, you go queen, get outside, go for a walk, and then once you've done that, you can kind of do the rest of your morning routine. She says like you should also like drink lots of water after your walk, and not have caffeine for 2 hours, which I hate coffee anyway. Yeah, that was really good. So it is lunchtime. I am so hungry. I've put my dressing gown on because it is so cold, but I have a meeting in an hour with a really cool brand. I don't know if I can actually say, I don't know the rules to this industry, right? Maybe jack and potato. I'm having some fish for protein, and I think I'm gonna have a jack and potato, maybe with some cheese on it. I have the weirdest diet on the planet, but who cares? Okay, so on my potato I'm putting some of this lean cheese. I don't normally use this. Normally I literally just use cheddar, like low fat cheddar, but my mum got this, so it's actually not that bad. I'm gonna give it a go, but yeah, I'm not like that fussed about cheeses. Like, I'll eat all cheese. Is this not the most appetizing thing you've ever seen? So I've got fish in like a buttery sauce, some veg, and potato with some cheese on it. Like I say, I do not eat aesthetically. I just eat whatever I'm feeling at the time. And today that seems to be this. I don't really care about having like really, I just don't care about having very aesthetic meals. Like, it doesn't bother me. Yeah. I've decided I wanted a little sweet treat after that. It was very yummy. And I've gone for Haribo's, and the reason, you're probably thinking this is such a small packet, and it is, but I can't do anything that's share bags. I really struggle with it. Like, I can't control myself, or I struggle to. And I think I used to think if I was to have like perfect relationship with food, it meant I had to be able to stop intuitively and things like that. And I like agree, it's like an important skill to learn, but I personally suck at it still. It just really helps me keep sane. I'm also not restricting anything because I'm having everything. Like, you'll see this today, like later I'll have a sweet treat again, and that's fine. I think as long as I can eat everything in moderation and make it the easiest I can for me, then it's perfect and I'm fine. So yeah. It's now been a few hours. I went to my friend's house for a bit of a girly catch up with a few of my girlfriends, and whilst I was there I had, for full transparency, I had a cup of tea, I had a Pepsi Max, I had 2 Biscoff biscuits and 1 chocolate chip little biscuit and a little piece of chocolate, which was delicious. But it's now dinner time and I am thinking I'm gonna make a gyros. It's delicious. Like, this is my favourite recipe right now, so buckle up and take notes. I'm also really tired.
But yeah, I'm gonna cook, eat, and then I think I'm gonna get myself to bed. Yay, so I've just finished cooking. I don't know if that was good, but yeah, so it's pita with chicken, chips, halloumi and tzatziki, which is like Greek yogurt, a little bit of garlic and cucumber pieces in there, so that counts as my veg, and then just a leftover halloumi and fries on the side. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna eat this and watch some YouTube. I am just getting ready for bed now. I'm so tired. I've been trying to get up earlier recently, and it means by 10 o'clock I am just genuinely exhausted. So I'm gonna go to bed, and then yeah, I'm gonna rewatch this outro and be really annoyed at myself because it's so bad. I'm just so tired. That is what I eat in a day. Well, over 2 days. The most random food on the planet, but that is the way I eat. I don't really eat in any specific way. I feel like breakfast is always very similar, lunch and dinner. Lunch is more similar, than dinner is just whatever, like I don't really care so much. That's just the way I like to live. I think if I was too strict, it would just be way too much for me, and I think this way I get to eat every food and enjoy it. I also have to get to sleep because tomorrow I am going on BBC Radio. Crazy. Me, I am so nervous. I am genuinely the most nervous person on the planet. I'm also a bit scared for my accent because when I'm nervous I tend to do this thing where I put on this telephone voice and I sound not like myself because I just feel like more eloquent when I talk in my telephone voice. So I'm going to really try to talk like this and embrace the northernness, but I know it's BBC, is it Southwest or South or something, and I know his accent being southern is going to make me insecure about my accent, and then I'm going to talk in a fake accent. So I really hope I don't do that tomorrow. I'm also really nervous because like I asked are there any questions he's going to ask, and he was like, oh, it's just going to be more of an informal chat, and I'm like, how am I meant to prepare for that? He could ask anything, I'm not going to know what to say. So wish me luck. Also, I've hit over 2,000 subscribers. 2,000 subscribers. That's nuts. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sorry, what the flip. I will see you next time.